The following is intended for mature audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
What's up, Deadites? I'd like to welcome you to part 6 of What If Naofumi Iwatani was a child. Now, we last left off with a nice little revelation that Naofumi is sitting atop a dungeon. Now, like I said, they're not quite leveled up to the point of using that dungeon at this point, but we're getting there quick. We're getting there. Now, I'm going to say that a couple weeks have gone by since then, and we are clearly heading for, well, the Zom Dragon. But either way, they go to the town where the Zom Dragon was, and we're gonna have this little scene. It's the Savior Prince of the Heavenly Fowl! Please, please, Prince Naofumi, Princess Malti, I beg of you, if there's anything you can do to aid us. Again, with noblesse oblige. Naofumi takes a look at, well, some of the sick. And that's where he essentially enhances potions. Restoration. Nothing. Let me try something. Cure. He reached for cure greater wounds, but it's kind of blocked behind a class upgrade. Class upgrade needed. What do you mean class upgrade needed? Oh, Naofumi, look at our levels. Look at our levels, Naofumi. The star there, dear, means we are due for a class upgrade. Can we do that here, Mommy? No, dear, unfortunately. We must return to, well, the capital and have it done at the church. The Dragon Hourglass is needed. Oh. Well, that's inconvenient. I could heal them if I had a class upgrade, but I can't. Oh, do you already know what you want? Yes. Cleric. Cleric? Dear, are you sure you don't want to be a paladin? I don't need to be a massive warrior. That's what I have you three for. I'm going to be the support. It's what I'm all about, anyway. Naofumi gave out his reasoning, and, well, mine couldn't really argue there. It was rather noble that he was taking true to the role of support. Naofumi was hurt deep inside that he couldn't truly help these people. At best, all his upgrading potions and his healing spells were doing was stabilizing them, easing the pain a bit. Alright. What's causing this? Well, you see... And the priest pretty much told him the story. Damn it, Ren. This isn't a freaking game. We'll deal with it. Now, while Canon Naofumi was kind of hesitant, but only really dealt with it because he's a human being with a conscience, this Naofumi immediately says, yeah, mount up, we're going. And, well, the girls get ready to go. Now, this goes with a bit of a hitch. Essentially, as soon as they're done healing whoever they can and stabilizing everyone else, Without, well, not without pay, but for the most part, I'm gonna say Naofumi is expecting payment of some sort for this, but nowhere near as much as Canon Naofumi was. He doesn't need the money at the moment. Loot Village is, well, going to be booming, and that's going to make him a lot, and I do mean a lot of money. Raftalia, how's our gear looking? How's your gear looking? I think I can handle it. Philo, I'm great. Alright, girls. Well, it would appear that we have to deal with this. Let's go clean Ren's mess. I cannot believe that he didn't dispose of the body and allowed it to rot, decay, and turn undead. Speaking of which, Naofumi's looking at all the spells that could have really helped with this. Turn undead being one of them. He's swearing up a storm. What is it, Naofumi? Had we stopped at the capital and gotten that class upgrade, I could have just used Turn Undead on the thing! He's screaming, that's why he doesn't sound well. He's screaming and angry, that's why he didn't sound like that. Well, like he usually does. It's... So... Mine's consoling her boy. Calm down, dear. There's no use crying over spilled milk. We will deal with this and get our class upgrades promptly. Yes, ma'am. Alright. Are we ready for battle? Just to be clear, Naofumi's wearing an entirely different type of armor in this case. Yeah, they're all wearing gear to protect them from miasma and dark type damages, necrotic damage. They're definitely ready to go. They are prepared to fight an undead, or rather, slightly prepared. When they get there, oh crap. That thing is kind of big. Yes, dear, yes it is. Well, we don't have a choice. Alright, battle formation. Malty hits it with the fire spell. I'm going to say that this is going to be a basic fireball at this point. I'm going to lock her greater fire spells through a class upgrade. So right now, she can get access to, let's see, assuming, I don't know what the max level in Shield Hero is, but if 20 is the level you gotta hit to get a class upgrade, I wonder if it's like 40 or 100 or, hold on, I better look that up. Now, here's the thing about undead. Corpses and the like. They don't like fire. So guess, just guess, who's priority target number 1? It goes for mine. Philo hits it with, well, a wind attack. Raftalia follows up with a slash of light. This is kinda, well, I can't remember any D&D light attacks, so we're essentially gonna go with, do you remember Blade Gleam from Final Fantasy? We're gonna say that's essentially what she does. That does some damage to it, since necrotic, dark creature. But the fire, it really didn't like. Gets to a point where Naofumi's bolstering his crew's strength. He's using the strongest shield he has at the moment. And it's just barely helping. Raftal, that's when mine gets hit and falls hard. Naofumi is seeing red at this point. But there's still hope. She's got like a few. He doesn't see this, but she has at least one hit point left. Now, unfortunately, Philo gets hit next. The same case, but once again, he doesn't see. Raftalia gets struck back. As far as he's concerned, he just lost his family. Again. Naofumi has damned the world. Get where I'm going with this? That's right, people. He's doing it.
Requirements met. Rage shield unlocked. You killed my family. You will pay. I will lose my family again.
Naofumi goes straight for it. He goes in. He strikes with all the power he's got with this new shield. Philo gets back up. Raftalia's still not up. Philo, turns out, has 5 hit points left. She finishes the dragon, like in for Naofumi. And still, well, you know, eats the gem and all of that. So there's that. But Naofumi's still overcome with rage. He's a creature, he's a beast. He's beyond himself. He keeps attacking. The corpse, he's going and going and pounding and pounding and pounding. That's when Mine and Raftalia grab him. Naofumi, come back. Come back. Calm down. Unfortunately, both of them get injured. That injury brings Naofumi back to his senses, and the rage shield goes away. However, Naofumi does carve the dragon up, gets all the essentials from it, yada yada. He's not going to leave it there again so it can come back. So, yeah. He has the rage shield now. Hey, no, I did it a little differently, but essentially, the main requirement was to damn the world, which is what he did. So that's why he has the shield. They go back, essentially, and oh boy, they've got like back levels. So when they class upgrade, oh goodness me, it's gonna be something. It's been dealt with. Thank you. Can you create holy water? Unfortunately, no. Mommy, is there a church we can go to aside from the main one? Yes, dear, but why? I want to get my class upgrade now. Well, we'd have to go to the main church for that. Alright, fine. Let's go then. Now, please tell me you lot didn't pay the sword hero. We did, unfortunately. This is all his fault. He should have cleaned up his mess, but he didn't. I cleaned it up for him. Thank you, my prince. You want to thank me? Help these people. Take all of these. Perhaps the potions will do. He upgrades the potions as best he can. I'm gonna say it's going to be somewhere between a potion of lesser healing and a potion of greater healing. It's going to soothe their pain, but that's the most it's gonna do. They're gonna wait for an envoy from the church to purify the area. With that, the crew heads back to, well, the capital. Unfortunately, their boat, remember, mine and Raftalia, are damaged. They're hurt with the wound. But they managed to hide that for a moment. Long enough for Naofumi to get his class upgrade. I'm going to say that all the heroes start off as fighters, and Itsuki's going to, well, upgrade to a ranger, obviously, for reasons. Now Fumi's a cleric. Mine chose to be more of a rogue. Raftalia will be a knight. And we'll say that Philo is just a flat-out fighter. Now, you know the scene where the nun gives Naofumi the wrong holy water? That still happens, but instead of complaining, he looks at it like, what are you doing? And essentially creates water, then makes higher tier holy water than they have available. Oh, the looks on their faces. With that, they're all class upgraded. Now, because they're class upgraded, I get to enhance the threat level. This is going to be fun.